just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
By the will of Caesar, I am Polymopicus. I am a jurist in this great court and need to assure that our purpose is known. The Just J-Up channel provides parody, entertainment, and educational content. All opinions, commentary, and statements expressed by the host, co-hosts, and chat participants are speculative, satirical, or sourced from publicly available information on the internet and should not be taken as fact. We aim to spark laughter and discussion and not to defame or do any harm. Content is created under fair use and free speech principles and is intended to entertain and inform while navigating the wild world of adulting. I, Polymopicus, have spoken on behalf of Caesar and remain at the service of the Empire. Now, here is a brief message from our hosts.
Yeah, don't come at us, people.
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 Thou shalt not approach us thusly.
Yeah, I see that mess. Name in the blue, I'm the one they test. One quick click, whole vibe refreshed. If you're trolling here, better say it with your chest. Hey! Blue range swinging, I have my favorites. Keep it calm, keep it clean, I'ma save it. If you came for the chaos, you'll hate this. Blue range gang in the chat, can you rate this?
Time to assert some order. This rank symbolizes my control.
Well, hello, everybody. How is everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing fine. It's Just J Hip. Who's Just J alone? Just J alone. Just J sad. Just J alone. But, you know, Star said she had some errands to run. If she gets back in time, she's going to pop on. But she said she had to go out and about and get some stuff done. So we're going to see what happens. But right now, Just J Hip is babysitterless. Yes, no babysitter for Just J Hip today. It's Just J sad. Yes, Just J sad. But hopefully Star makes it home and can join Just J Hip. Otherwise, no babysitter for Just J Hip today. But I can get through this. I've done it before, but I hope Star makes it home because I always miss my Star, of course. But anyways, how are all of you fine folks today? I have a wonderful show set up for you. Of course, the Fleabags, you know, they wanted to talk about Just J Hip again, and they shouldn't. This is a mistake, a big mistake on their part. But hello, all of you fine people. Hi, Spade, NEM, Stephen Farr, Jones, Cynthia, Sarcastic One, Jack's Mom, Michael R, French Psycho, Tambla, how are you, Fru? How are you, Paramount Performance? How are you, TK? Diane Chase, how are you, my friends? Bill Mayfield, hi, how are you, my friend? Faves, of course, how are you? Simba is here. Taz, hello, Taz. Kelly Rager, the Stager. Sister Sale is here. Round Man, how are you? If I'm missing you, I'm sorry. Aunt Bico. What was that one? I missed that. Aunt. Hi, Tammy J. Hi, Tammy. Of course. Where'd the Aunt one go? Oh, Aunt Beacon Muppet Angela. Yes, Muppet Angela. How are you? Jenny. 867530986. Robert Towers here, along with Shadow. Wonderful. Hey, Colleen and Audio Coffee. Peggy, good morning, or afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. David Rotten Totten's here. Rick Reed, the Body Watcher. How are you, my friend? Rickles is here. Rickles, Linda Early. How are you, all my friends? Juliet is here. Hi, Juliet. Dirk is here. Stephen Bear. Gary. Happy is here. Happy is here. Hi, Happy. And Ellen Schaefer is here. Let me see. Photo Ladies here. I don't know. Let me see if we have Jane O'Corn here. Jane O'Corn? Any Jane O'Corn? Ashes Roses here. Hi, my friend. Lynn in 71. Squid Pro Quo is alive. Hi, Lisa Clay. How are you, Squid? How are you, my friend? I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you're up and kicking. Hi, Gracia. I missed you, Jay. I missed you, Gracia. How are you, my friend? David Rotten Totten is here. How are you, my friend? How are you? Crusty Old Witch is here. All the way from France, possibly. Deb in Michigan, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Man, so many of you fine folks are here. How are you? Ketchup is awesome. Ketchup is awesome. It's Ketchup's day off, of course. Hi, Renee's Retro Relics. It is Ketchup's typical day off. Hi, Strange Little Badger. How are you? Good morning to all of you fine folks. Roy's here. Roy is here. By the way, I do have to point out, because I get $173 every time I say it. Do make sure you try Keto Brains. If you don't want to end up like Just J Hip, try Keto Brains, proud sponsor / affiliate of Just J Hip. Yes, it's Keto Brains. Keto Brains. Also, on a side note, if you haven't, try out Keto Trains. Keto Trains. If you want your trains, to run on time. If you want your trains to run on time, make sure you try out Keto Trains. Proud sponsor of Just J Hip. Keto Trains. Of course. Well, I just got a message from Star. She's going to be here in about 10 minutes. Hi, Tamara. Tamara, how are you? Audio Tear Bear, how are you? How are you? Yes, do try out Keto Trains. If you want your products to arrive on time, check out Keto Trains. You may even get a wallet that might arrive at some point in time that Kyle paid for. But yes, of course, Star is going to be here shortly. She just got home. She's rushing around, of course. Oh, man, we're going to have the wonderful, wonderful, delightful Star here. Hi, Valor. How are you? Valor's here. Lisa Patterson, Crystal T. Oh, my goodness. There's 274 of you already here for this wonderful, wonderful show that I have set up for you. Auntie M and Buckshot. Oh, George Schneider and Rugu Mama is here. Yes. Keto Trains. When you want to pull a train, yes, you want to try Keto Trains out, but don't forget Keto Brains, $173 every time I mention my affiliate's name, or some might say my faux sponsor. Yes, my faux sponsor, Keto Brains, proud sponsor of Just J Hip. If you don't want to be like me, an unemployed failed comedian who's completely irrelevant, try Keto Brains. Yes, of course. By the way, I do have to point out a few things. Auntie M gifted 10 Just J Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thank Auntie M. She works hard for money. We like Auntie M, and she's pretty cool. Give her a hug, a tap on the caboose, maybe a kiss on the cheek. Thank you, Auntie M. Thank you so much. Remember, we're clown losers over here, and if you don't like the show, that's okay. I'll send Gabe over to your home so you can fill out a job application to work with him as a handyman, because I'm unemployed. It's weird. I've always said I like Gabe. Why is he picking on Just J Hip? I don't get it. Hey, Sister Sal gifted 20 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you, Sister Sal. If you get one of those, thanks, Sister Sal. Give her a peck on the cheek. Give her a kiss, a pat on the caboose. She's wonderful. We like Sister Sal. And if you don't like Sister Sal, something's wrong with you, or you didn't try Keto Brains. Thank you so much. And remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. Auntie M member for 12 months. Thank you, my friend. That's like almost a year, I think. Jack's mom gifted 5 Just J Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thank Jack's mom. Jack's mom works hard for her money, and we like Jack's mom. And from what I hear, Jack even gets solid C's in school. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So thank Jack's mom. Remember, we're clown losers over here, completely unemployed, failed comedians. Yes, just trying to make our way in the universe. Yes, yes. Thank you, Jack's mom. And for the love of Flaw, gifted 10 Just J-Hip memberships. Thank you for the love of Flaw. If you give one of those, thank love of Flaw. They're wonderful. They're my best friends. And of course, remember, all right, they work hard for their money. We like the love of Flaw. We like them, and they should like you too. Be sure thank them. Be sure to thank for the love of Flaw. And remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. I don't do it as good as Chup Chup. I can tell you that much. Happy birthday, Jay, from Melissa. Thank you, Melissa, my typical birthday wisher, Melissa. Thank you, my friend. Thank you from Melissa for my birthday. The best stories happen while unsupervised, according to Auntie M. They do. That's when the best stories come in. Yeah, that's when the best stories come in. Thank you, Auntie M. Thank you, my friend. Hey, our body watcher's been a member for 13 months. That's like almost a year or something, or probably more. I don't know. I'm not a calendar aficionado, but it seems like a very long time. 13 months for Rick Reed, and Crystal Thomas also gifted 5 Just J memberships. If you get one of those, thank Crystal T, because remember, she's awesome and we like her and she likes me. A lot of times when I walk around with Crystal Thomas, she puts her hand in my back right hand pocket. It's a little awkward. She's a little handsy, but that's okay. That's okay. Thank you, Crystal Thomas. Thank you, my friend. And remember, we're clown losers over here. But if you don't like the show, I'll go try and apply for another job. Possibly. God, I'm unemployed. Hey, Venom's here. It says, Happy Memorial Day. Thank you, all you service members. Thank you. We do appreciate all of you service members. Happy Memorial Day weekend. I appreciate all of you fine folks. Thank you for your service and for also enjoying the Just J-Hip show, whether you do or do not. Thank you so much to all of you fine folks. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you, Venom. Thank you for the 2. I think we have a guest that might be showing up here in just a sec, I think. Jenny, member for 12 months. Thank you, Jenny. And Rick Reed is a member. Or, excuse me, Rick Reed gifted 5 Just J-Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thank Rick Reed, the body watcher. He's amazing. Star, you didn't play your intro.
There is none.
There's an intro. You didn't play your intro.
No, I think there was too many new intros. My intros seem to be missing.
What the hell? No, I'm looking.
Must be the intros for all the other people. You didn't have room for mine. Mine somehow got.
What the hell?
Hello, everyone. How are you doing?
You're right. I got a rogue of Rosalind, I got 2 rogues, 2 Rosalinds. What the living shit?
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
I know where I stand.
Don't complain. I didn't do anything. I didn't do a damn thing, Star.
Sure you didn't. But Body Watcher, thank you so much for the memberships. You're amazing.
Thank you so much, Rick Reed. Thank you. I'm sorry, Star. I don't know. I'll have to re-download it again. I don't know, because there's not a limit to how many I can put in there. So I don't know. This has happened in the past, actually, where like even the disclaimer has disappeared multiple times, and then I reload and it's there again. So I don't know, but I'll re-add it, my friend. I love you, Star. I'm glad you're here, Star. We have Star here. Star, the amazing, wonderful, delightful, beautiful Star. Thank you, Rick Reed. Thank you so much. Remember, we're clown losers over here.
Clown loser.
And if you don't like the show, well, try being a clown. 338 of you fine folks here, and I have a fine show for you set up. Now, Star, did you get your cease and desist letter?
I don't think so.
Well, that doesn't seem so fair.
Why?
Well, I mean, it seems like everyone should get a cease and desist letter. I mean, it's only fair. But by the way, I don't know if you know anything about this, but when
Melissa,
Melissa, you do it. You do the clickies. Give 2.5 just say memberships. If you, thank Melissa. She works hard for her money. We like Melissa. And remember, we're clown losers over here.
Clown losers.
Don't like the show? That's okay. Go watch Fleece's show. It's pretty good over there, too. Pretty good show. Check out Fleece's. I'll redirect to her right after this one. Well, no.
No.
I've done that.
Tess. Hey, Frenchie. Hello, Faves, Rogue, Devil Fan.
I found another Jay streaming before here. She is meaner than you. Oh, no, I'm an a-hole. No, I've seen that. And Denise Ricard, Devil Fan, how are you?
Hello.
You know,
Mr. Coop.
Oh, Mr. Coop. Last night, you know, we had we had Jane O'Corn on the show.
What? I missed that.
In the chat, Jane Elcorn showed up. I guess it's Jan Elcorn, but just Jay Hip read it wrong.
Yeah. That's not new.
Hi, Mama Bear Leah. How are you, my friend? And
hey, Mama Bear Leah.
Kevin T. Tizzy's here. Hi, Tizzy's here.
Tizzy, I said hi to Tizzy. Yep.
I know. I just want to point it out because Tizzy's here. She's like famous, you know. She's famous. Have you ever heard of Tizzy? Tizzy Debunks. She has a wonderful show. Goosebumps here. Hi, Goosebump.
I have. Hey, Goosebump. And I like, hello, I'm an a-hole. Love that name.
Jay, stop disrespecting Star. You should be ashamed. I'm not. I love Star. I love my Star. Otherwise,
yeah,
that's
why I have no intros.
I'm gonna work on that, Star. I don't know what happened. Once again, I don't touch anything. I don't touch the buttons. You know,
you did it on purpose.
Yeah, I did. I totally.
You're a piece of crap.
Well, if you can see now, this is back from the Fleabag.
You know, show. This is illegal.
Oh, by the way, it's completely illegal to share any portions of this show, chat, anything. It'll land you and pound you in the ass. Jail, of course. Do not share any portions. You don't have my permission. You'll never have my permission to share anything. But this, of course, is over for Fleabag show. I can share this under fair use, of course. But what the living hell?
No, fair use only applies to her. It doesn't apply to anybody else. When she does it, it's fair use.
Yeah.
When anyone else does it, it's illegal.
Where the living hell has maybe not been, but maybe not pops in here with
coming in hot.
Just J Hip memberships. Maybe not. Where you been, my friend? Where have you been? Maybe not. 50
yes,
just J Hip.
And how are you? We love you. Maybe not.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a hot minute, and that minute was so hot. It was really, really hot. And yes, I'm so happy to see you, Maybe Not. Thank you. If you get one of those gifted memberships from Maybe Not, thank her. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, that's okay. That's okay. I'll send...
That one was paid for. And you're welcome. Hello, D. Wayne Rap. Much love to you. I hope you're doing well as well. But it is great to see you. Maybe not. It has been a hot minute. Wow. So good to see you.
Thank you so much. Maybe not. Andy Wainwright. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, D. Wayne. I did get muted, and of course, maybe not is here. Maybe where have you been? I hope you've been well, my friend. I hope you've been well. Much love, my friend. Now, as you can see, over on the Fleabag show, now when Lips decided to sue us, she was sharing a copy of her cease and desist.
Oh, boy.
You see at the top there where it says cease and desist?
Yeah, I see it. I was trying to increase your volume. I never thought I'd say that.
Oh, you need me? I can go. You want me to go louder?
You sound a little low to me. Is it me, chat, or is it?
I turned it up. I turned it up a notch. There we go. But yeah, as you can see, she sent out this wonderful, and that she was showing Fleabag where she sent out her cease and desist. The cease and desist letters.
That's even worse than a cease and desist.
These are when you know it's serious. This is when it's serious, when you get a cease and desist. This is in her PDF, by the way. She's saving it in her files for her proof of, well, the cease and desist.
Oh my God, what a mess. What a mess.
Just Jay brings all the receipts over here. What are you talking about?
Maybe VOLMIT wrote it for her.
That's what I was thinking. This was a VOLMIT deal. VOLMIT did it.
Yeah, VOLMIT did it. Yikes.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, did you see Mom Bear Leah gifted 5 Just Jacob memberships?
Oh, look at that pretty lady.
Mom Bear Leah is pretty. She's a hot Mama Bear Leah. I mean,
that was awkward, Jay.
Yeah, that might have been awkward. Sorry. She's a nice Mama
You're
Bear.
going to get yourself in trouble with Miyagi nonstop. Nonstop.
If you get one of those, thank Mama Bear Leah. She works hard for money, and we like Mama Bear Leah. And quite frankly, based on that photo, give her a little hug, a tap on the caboose, a kiss on the cheek. She'll like it, she'll appreciate it, but get consent first. Thank you, Mama Bear Leah. And remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. Okay. You didn't do the thing.
No, I don't do that. It's never going to happen.
Nancy, member for 12 months. Thank you, my friend.
I'm surprised when people come back for that long of a period of time.
I love when you play your harmonica. It makes me smile. Thank you, Denise.
You know who else it makes smile? Rogue Mehma.
Mehma. Yeah, she sent me my harmonica. Yes. I have 2, so if Fleabag takes one in the lawsuit, I have another one hidden. It's in a hidden, it's in an offshore account, Star. Offshore.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It'll never be found. Thank you, Denise. Hey, you know what else has happened around here? I don't do that shit either. I know you don't. Remember, for 6 months is Melissa Renee. Thank you, Melissa. Woo, woo. And the body watcher says, I don't have any test.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we have to detest me. They have to detest me.
You protect the test, I think. Whatever that is.
Thank you, Body Watcher. By the way, we're already at 2.0 giveaways right now. 2 giveaways right now. on our terrible show of irrelevancy as an unemployed individual and a failed comedian. I do the best I can, but thank you, my friends. Thank you. Now, this is what she put out when she sent her cease and desist out. I just wanted to point out the level of competency that we're dealing with. Now, once again, when it comes to Fleabag, there is a few things I do have to point out because she keeps bringing up the show over here, right, Star?
Yeah, she sure does.
And the thing is, she should probably be a little careful. Because
I don't like to say anything nice about Just J Hip, especially live, or to the police. But how do they not know that you have a day job and that you're not a failed comedian? Because quite frankly, it doesn't look like your comedy on YouTube is failing.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I just want to point that out. And yeah, he plays with trains as a full-time job, to pay for Lynette and Crook to survive. So there's that.
Yeah, and on top of that, Star, thank you so much, Star. By the way, Star's pretty funny too. And if you didn't catch Star over in Rosalind Duke's show, where you guys were doing the thing with the YouTuber money thingy, I can't remember the name of the show, but you know what I'm talking about. Star was super funny on that show. I watched that show; it was hilarious. Star and Rosalind Duke, or Rosalind Puke, all right, who's
the one on Laura Owens.
Oh, well, it wasn't. No, you guys were talking about a different YouTuber who received money from the government, the $227,000.
Oh, yeah.
Very funny stream. I enjoyed every bit of that. Check it out. Don't forget to check out Rosalind Duke, and also don't forget to check out Keto Brains, proud sponsor of Just J Hip. Now, one thing that Fleabag seems to forget, and this is for your note taker, Fleabag. This is for your note taker. Just J Hip, the YouTuber, is ADA protected, a third place ribbon. Do you really want to continue to talk? See, I can talk all this shit I want to about you because I'm debunking your ass, but you have to remember I am ADA protected, all right? And I will make sure that the Department of Justice comes after you if you want to continue messing with someone who's ADA protected.
And a complete dummy.
Yes, I'm a complete idiot. So do not come after someone who's ADA protected. This is dumb on your behalf. Dumb. And by the way, just so you know, if I have to take this into the courts, I will take this right into the courts. Don't test me. By the way, she challenged Just J Hip because she said that she never said the school shut down. She said, a few things were halted, some education classes had stopped. That's basically what she said, right?
Hey, David Totten, by the way.
Hi, David Rodden Todd. And hi, Randy. How are you? Jay is AIDS protected. Well, of course. I'm not protected from AIDS. That's been proven.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he didn't get protected from that. But
well, Fleece, I'm gonna do more work over here. Once again, 3,000 students' education was stopped today. It's right here. These are your words. I didn't say anything like that ever happened. I never said the school shut down. 3,000 students' education was stopped today. That sounds like the school shut down to me, Star.
Yeah, it does. But, she went back to her own show and she said, nope, never said it.
She went back and watched her own show and then said she never said it. You, my friend, are a liar. Or I'll go a step beyond and say, you don't vet your own shit. That comes out of your own mouth.
Don't vet her shit.
These are the words that came out of her mouth, and I can share this. Why? Because she was talking about me, so I have every right to rebut this, as she says. I have every right to rebut. Why is everything involved butts? She's debunking asses. She's rebutting. I just stay out of the butts.
And
Fleabag.
only fair use applies to her.
Yes, she's the only one who has fair use. Just J Hip doesn't have fair use. Very clear. Very good. Jay is dumb protected. The highest form.
But did you hear her say? She was like, yeah, I mean, if you're going to say that I said that, then you should play. Well, no, that's illegal. You can't play it. But it's like.
Yeah, she says.
Seriously?
She says, if you're going to say it, you should prove it. But you can't prove it because, it's fair use and everything.
Yeah.
Attention, Che, you may watch my stream and no quoting, clipping, or humming the transcript in the shower. Violators will receive a verbal DNA. Yes,
You don't want that DNA.
And use one screenshot from the stream and a straight to pan you in the butt jail. No trial, no parole, just immediate incarceration. Of course. That's very clear, very clear. Over on this show, you should read that, Fleabag. But yes, 3,000 students' education was stopped. In fact, my understanding is 1,700 students had to go back a grade. They had to go back a grade. It was terrible. It was horrible. It was horrible.
Horrible. And you know what else is horrible? All those spam emails.
Oh.
I hate the spam emails that went out to all the teachers to say it's a phishing attempt. Don't fall for it. I've only gotten about 3 of them at my job this month.
Well, she said she had the reports of the detectives and the police. All the reports. Hasn't shared
David
one.
Green. Hey, Tracy Spencer.
Hasn't shared one, of course, because as she says, I don't have to share receipts if I don't want to.
Hey, Venom.
Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't have to show receipts. Like, really? Like, no one in your chat would like to see receipts? I mean, Don B. Can we talk about Don B, who literally, was asking for the receipts? And I have a hard time believing that Tammy J didn't try to tell her a million times you had a day job. But she was never really listening to Tammy anyway, so there's that.
Actually, last night Tammy J did a little bit of a tell-all. She defended herself last night. We let her go for 20 minutes or so, where she told her side of the story to defend herself, in telling her truth. Now, of course, Just J has been friends with her since I was 4 years old. We are next door neighbors. In fact, hang on one sec.
Thank you, Mama Bear Leah. Only stars half of the show likes it, Jay.
I know. I'm only successful when Star's here because she has a job. She's a wonderful bus driver, and without Star having a job, Just J would die because I'm unemployed.
Yep. Sure are.
But the lawsuits are coming in fast. Thank you, Mama Bear Leah. Thank you for the
Thank you so much.
And she said she's going to make us wait for him, but the lawsuits will be coming soon. Just wait. We've been waiting for years. I mean, we've seen the level of your lawsuits. They're wonderful. They're delightful. And I have a lot of faith in you and Lips and Rips and whoever your team is over there.
Can I just say one more thing?
Oh, absolutely. You can say everything.
Because, how many times do they say they don't watch Rosie's channel?
Yeah.
How many times have they said that, like, every day for the
Cabillion.
last, God only knows.
Yeah,
Rosalind Puke, whatever. Why were they wearing spacesuits in their thumbnail and in the backdrop?
And why did their spacesuits have nipples?
I mean, I call bullshit.
Yeah, all of a sudden they're in outer space. They don't follow Rosalind does not cover you dummies. Why do you keep bringing up her name? What do you want to sleep with her or something? What is your gig? Is she the orange loofah? You sickos. Hey, Don B's here. Hey,
Don B is here.
And also
Don B.
Also, April's Crochet and more. And by the way,
but Don B, he asks all the hard-hitting questions.
And
She just never gets answers.
She answers none of them.
None.
Well, once again, I do have to prove this once again. People were home, but it stopped. It halted. The entire day was halted. It was halted. Once again, she says, I didn't look at even Tammy J's poop emoji is stunned by this fact. Stacy turned into a dinosaur dragon. I mean, because she was a fossil, they were stunned. She nearly died from the situation because she found out it halted the entire day. But Felicia never said any of this on the show. Never said.
That must have been, someone else saying it. Or you doctored it. You doctored it, Just J Hip, as if Just J Hip knows how to do anything.
I'm sorry if once again I'm sharing what you might call receipts, but see, I did watch your show. I did do the research, and these are the words that came from your mouth. Okay, so you can say what you want to say, but Just J Hip is going to pull up your stream with the closed caption on, which you do not allow anymore because Fleabag does not like deaf people. She hates the deaf. Hates the deaf.
A lot of different types of people. So there's that.
Hates the Mexicans, hates the gays. Because remember, she had Luthman over on her show saying Just J Hip was a Bob Saget 2 times in one stream. She was comfortable with that. But once again, no, she hates the gays. And she also hates, of course, the deaf. That's why she doesn't turn on her closed caption anymore. Helen Keller would not survive on this stream. It would be terrible, terrible.
It would be terrible.
Hey, that's been a member for 8 months.
That poop emoji is probably the best thing about this screen right here. It's hilarious.
TJ, you were rocking it back then. You were rocking it. Thank you, Devin, Michigan member for 8 months. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that.
Oh, Mama Bear Lee, I hope you feel better.
Oh, man, I hope you feel better, Mom Bear Lee.
Getting a migraine.
Let me give a little Devin, Michigan a little.
But I was getting one myself.
Yeah, well, after last night's show. By the way, if you did not check out People Watch last night, it was a wonderful, wonderful People Watch that we had. Faves was on the show.
Isn't she usually on the show on Friday?
Well, yeah, but that's what made her really big. Faves was on the show, And
of course, amazing. Faves is amazing.
Faves is in this ketchup character showed up. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. She's pretty good too. She's pretty good.
She is. She's very good too.
Yeah, and then of course you have to remember, and then Agent Lavender showed up. Very good, very good. Agent Lavender showed up. Don't tell anyone it was Tammy J because she's not supposed to say a thing. You say one word.
Yeah, secret safe with me. Secret safe with me.
It said one word. Hey, I did find out, Just J Hip has been in the library. My books have been in the library, as you know, with my truths. But there's another book that is out there. Have you read this one before? This here, let me take us off stage so I can make it a little bit bigger. This is Fleece's Personal Truths. All right, volume 1 of 1. All right, and as you can see, there's the table of contents, of course. Very important book. Page 1. We're still waiting for Fleece to tell the truth. Well, it was empty as they waited for her to tell the truth once. But once again, this is in the World Library. The World Library right there, Star. As you can see, very, very wonderful book.
Yeah, I wonder if it's ever going to be written in.
I have hearing loss. Turn the sound down, Jay, so I can hear the star.
David Green. Thank you so much.
I guess I shouldn't even talk. It's just going to be the Star show as it normally.
Yep, I'll take over. No worries. You're welcome.
But then you're not going to be able to see all the other wonderful things I have to share. Well, because,
But seriously, why were they in spacesuits if they never? I mean, can somebody explain this to me? I don't get it. We don't watch the show, and all of a sudden, Rozzy does a stream about space. I don't get it. Somebody explain it to me like I'm just J Hip and I'm special.
I mean, let me pull this up real fast because Just J Hip does Just J Hip. I know this was illegal to share something that's on YouTube. I understand this, but as you can see, let me make this super huge.
Yeah, like what in the world? What in the freaking world? Don't even get me started on her telling everyone that, Keto Brains is an affiliate and not a sponsor. Go suck it, because she knows the difference, because she gets them all the time.
If you have one video that you put up a month on YouTube, you're obviously going to get some people that want to be affiliates with you. That's very clear as it happens. But just stay up. He's irrelevant. Why is Slobby the decider of who's relevant in this world? I mean, honestly, why is Slobby the decider? This guy who does a terrible YouTube show where he gets 500 views a show, all of a sudden he is the decider of who's relevant on planet Earth, all because he did a lot of rugs with CC, and he was in some sort of terrible band. All of a sudden he is the decider of who's relevant. Yeah, screw you, Slobby. All right, you can fuck right off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're doing your terrible, terrible show, and I'm sorry you're not as successful as Just J Hip and Star and Ketchup and Rosalind Duke. I'm sorry. All right, it sucks, but do better.
Can I just say one more thing?
Yo, you can say anything.
Can this guy get like a freaking device that has good sound? Like I cannot stand listening.
Yeah, why can't
he sounds like he's always wrestling gators while he's on the show? Like, I don't understand what's happening.
The entire time that Fleabag has him on the show, it's like one thing is it's just like garble.
How do you listen to it? How do you listen to it the entire time? Tammy J, tell us. It's awful.
If you're relevant, get yourself proper equipment to talk on the show. But instead you can't because you're a moron and you suck. And by the way, I do have to remind you, this guy went to prison because of conspiracy to traffic. Traffic, mind you, I might say. Trafficking. Conspiracy for trafficking. Rattlesnakes, of course, which may or may not have been minor rattlesnakes. All right, it might have been some sort of gig with the rattlesnakes. I don't know. This is terrible.
Oh my God! All I know is Jesus. Every single night, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Just get the sound right.
This guy who's so relevant has nothing better to do than hang out on Fleabag's terrible show 3 nights a week.
And half of the time, he's not even listening. She's like, Robbie, are you there?
He's normally just talking to Scooter about gas or something and filling up the tank and...
Gabe's on some wild quest on the side over there, having his own little conversation with himself.
I heard
Robbie's doing whatever, and Fleabag's like not debunking asses. That's for sure.
I heard bad news. Have you heard about Cat Whisperer?
No.
I do have some bad news. She was in a tragic accident.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm gonna share. Cat Whisper, prayers up to Cat Whisper's tragic accident. As you can see, her wagon fell over. Oranges were everywhere.
Oh my God.
It's tragic. The injuries, I don't know all of the injuries yet. I'm still working on it. But Cat Whisper was in a tragic accident. She sent me this. Pears up, and those aren't even pears, they're oranges. They're oranges.
They actually look like smaller than oranges.
Yeah, they're
The little sweet guys.
They're the baby oranges. Prayers up for Cat Whisperer. This is terrible. What's happened? But it gets worse.
How did this happen? Was somebody speeding?
Yes, they were speeding. And she was sideswiped by another orange carrier. Prayers
Oh
up.
my God.
Oh, Cat Whisperer, prayers up.
The prayers are up. Oh my word.
It gets worse.
Is she gonna be okay?
No, it gets worse.
Oh no, it can't get worse.
It does. It gets worse for Cat Whisperer. This is the baddest news ever. Look at this tragic accident. Now, what I understand, they brought in the jaws of life. The jaws of life to free Cat Whisperers. Cuties or little tiny oranges. This is terrible for Cat Whisperer. Look at this. This is horrible.
Oh my God. This is bad.
I can't continue the show. Prayers up. I've got to let everyone know. In the interest of Cat Whisperer, I will carry on. I will forge forward for her. Cat Whisperer, please.
We're all praying. We're all praying.
We
can only
all
get better from here.
This poor wagon got sideswiped by another vehicle. You know what I heard?
You better sue. You better sue. Make sure you sue everybody.
I heard it was a kid on one of those motorized bikes is what it was. That's what I heard. It was, it was a hoodlum. A hoodlum.
It does look like there's a steak in the box.
Yeah.
That's probably why the accident happened. Somebody smelled that steak.
By the way, the Fleabag was reading Tug's Facebook post the other night, and she said she was reading, and she's like, and Tug says that this was heinous. I believe it's called heinous, but once again, highness, HIGHNESS, highness. It's highness, very highness, and this is what happened over here. Very highness over here. What happened? Hashtag highness, because apparently heinous is not a word. No. Highness, very highness, according to Fleabag, a legal scholar. A legal scholar.
Well, let's not forget, Robbie struggling with the words.
Yeah.
What's that word that you like for assume? What's that word?
Assumptious. It was assumptious.
Yeah, it's assumptious, right? Right? Yeah, that's right.
I heard Cat Whisperer was juicing. Yeah, she was juicing. She was taking the needle. She was juicing it up. Over there's Cat Whisperer. The meat wagon. Weirdest ambulance I've ever seen.
The cruelness of the people in this world.
Unreal. Thank you, Venom. This was insane. I mean, it was completely highness. It was highness what happened.
I hate when it's highness.
This dummy said highness.
Is that the one that she said the post was actually funny?
Yeah, that was the one. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. I do have to point out, and this does involve ketchup here. I do have to point something out because once again, this involves my affiliate. Once again, if you want to try out Keto Brands, you should try out Keto Brands, proud sponsor of Just J Hip. See, with Keto Brands, feel your genius. Don't just survive your day. Jay has brain fog, low energy, distracted, unmotivated, needs a nap. Yep, without Keto Brands. With Keto Brains, laser focus, mental clarity, all day energy, aligned and calm, healthy and happy. There you go with your Keto Brains, a proud affiliate. Save 15%, use code MUG15 on Keto Brains, all right? Proud sponsor of the Just J Hip Show. Just J Hip and Star.
It's a faux sponsor of the Just J Hip Show.
Yep. And by the way, also Star receives a lot of big time money from Keto Brains. Also, check out Keto Trains. Keto Trains, if you want your products to arrive on time, check out Keto Trains. That went in a weird direction. Now you
did.
I wanted to show something though. I had a video that Veller put up. Can I share a Veller video?
Sure, but Janice wants to know, do you actually drink Keto Brains, Jay?
No, it's against the rules. If I drink Keto Brains, then they will no longer sponsor me because they want to make sure that I'm a moron. All right, so very clear. As long as I stay stupid, they will continue to sponsor Just J.
There you have it. And there you have it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm going to Dollywood with Rosalind Duke. Did you know that?
Yep.
Yeah. She's babysitting me.
I'm glad someone else is going to finally get to see your Coke bottle glasses because no one believes me.
Yeah, she's babysitting me for 4 days. Oh, man.
God bless her soul.
The way Fleabag...
You should send her more money.
I gave her money for the whole trip so I could sponge off of her. The way Fleabag promotes my show almost feels like she's sponsoring my channel. Thank you, Fleabag.
I mean, Rosie, what was with the spacesuits? They didn't even talk about anything about the UFOs. What? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't get the gig over there, but
I'm like,
it was
what is happening? It
was an inside joke for their terrible show. Meanwhile, Slobby's over there, the ruler of relevance, right, with his 500 views a show, and apparently he's the ruler of relevance. All right, but thank you. But anyways, I got this little bit here on Veller, who asked Grok to give their opinion about lips. Let's see how this one goes. Let me see. I got the volume turned up. Here we go. I put it up on screen, right? Yeah, okay, I did. Okay, here we go.
Give me their opinion about Leslie Fredrigos after we had a conversation about two Lees in a pod making false accusations.
Leslie Fredrigos, legally Leslie, has a documented disciplinary history with the Florida bar, and her retirement aligns with ongoing or resolved bar proceedings. Here's a fact-based breakdown. Bar status and disciplinary record. Current status, permanently retired and not eligible to practice law in Florida. Florida bar number 127526. 2021 discipline. Public reprimand with conditions, including probation for 1 year and attendance at an advertising workshop for unprofessional remarks about opposing counsel and a judge, plus posting a YouTube video on a guardianship case without proper disclaimers that it was dramatized. Consent judgment accepted. Later bar case, a formal complaint, case involving the Florida bar v. Leslie Ann Fredrigos, was voluntarily dismissed by the bar in March 2023. She filed a federal lawsuit against the Florida bar and Florida Supreme Court, 623 CV 00189, MD, Florida, alleging constitutional violations and coercive measures to force her voluntary retirement. She later moved to vacate dismissal and amend, claiming the bar pressured her. The suit was ultimately unsuccessful or closed. Your point about dodging a hearing has merit in context. The voluntary retirement came amid disciplinary scrutiny, and she frames it as coerced rather than purely voluntary. Critics, including in the Hales drama, argue it was in lieu of discipline, while she maintains good standing at retirement with an affidavit to that effect. Pattern of lawsuits and dismissals. Leslie has been involved in multiple legal actions, often as plaintiff, with some quick resolutions or withdrawals. Hales et al. Lawsuit, 2025 County Decimal 004528, Orange County, filed roughly May 2025, amended aggressively, adding claims parties for newly discovered evidence and ongoing harassment, withdrawn, dismissed relatively quickly, within months, followed by the conciliatory email to Hales. This is the one you and I discussed earlier. Lawsuit versus Florida Bar Supreme Court. Filed, faced motions dismissal attempts, motions to vacate, amend, ultimately not successful in reversing her retirement or winning relief. Other matters. Involvement in family-related filings, e.g. versus ex-husband Michael Federigo's in 2024 divorce related. Counterclaims in a foreclosure Seacoast Bank case. Some claims dismissed with prejudice. Deadlines for amendments, and disputes with banks' process servers. Critics in drama circles label her a vexatious litigant pattern, pointing to repeated filings that escalate then resolve via dismissal or settlement. This does show a history of initiating aggressive litigation, often pro se or in high-conflict family guardianship spaces, that doesn't always go the distance. As a former family law guardianship attorney, she was deep in contentious cases, which naturally generates suits. The pattern supports skepticism about long-term follow-through when pressure mounts: emotional, financial, familial. Overall analysis. You're correct that her retirement ties directly to bar proceedings, not a clean "I chose to retire at the top" story, but one involving discipline, consent judgment, further complaints, and a lawsuit claiming coercion. The quick Hales suit withdrawal fits a broader tendency: enter strong, amend passionately, exit when costs, personal attacks, family involvement, legal risks escalate. This doesn't automatically invalidate every criticism she leveled on 2 Lees or elsewhere. Some protective orders and public records exist in these feuds, but it does highlight why vetting matters. Relying heavily on her accounts, school job claims, etc., without independent corroboration risks the same reversals we saw. Lisa Lee's channel amplified this during Leslie's active phase, which feeds into your original concerns about unvetted accusations. Bottom line, Leslie's trajectory looks like a high-conflict personality who used the legal system assertively, both as lawyer and litigant, but struggled with sustainability under scrutiny. The dodging narrative aligns with her own filings claiming pressure. In the YouTube drama world, this makes her a flashpoint, warrior to some, unreliable to others. If you have specific other cases or documents, share for deeper dive. These stories are messy on all sides.
I asked Grok to give me.
Go back to where Lips is talking in the beginning of the video, and then pause it. Just forward a little. Yeah. And this is her real hair. This is her real hair, everyone.
Yep.
So, yeah, we're okay with the wigs.
And by the way, I'll point something out here. She has and I don't know, a dozen plus cases against her. All right. Thank you, Valor, for bringing this up.
Yes.
Thank you, Valor. Dose Reality. Sorry.
I mean,
one in the same.
People, right? One in the same.
No, thank you, Valor, for bringing this up. No, she was a terrible lawyer. All right. Who, yes, she retired. And by the way, she also, according to her, quit her job. Right? She resigned. Now, Fleabag says she was asked to resign with good reason. Remember, on September 23rd, on my birthday, she died. All right. Now you have to remember, a lot of schools don't like to have corpses walking around teaching students. This can create a problem. All right. And it's bad optics. You know, when I was teaching, as you know, I have a degree in secondary education. And when I was teaching, all of the times I was in schools, they always said, try not to have corpses teaching the students. So we didn't hire a whole lot of dead people to teach students. So,
but they hired you.
Well, once again, I might have been brain dead, but I was technically alive. But no, here is a dead person that's teaching students. She died on September 23rd. My birthday.
That was your birthday gift.
Yep, ruined my life and ruined my birthday. I was so distraught. And then the school found out she was dead. And they were like, well, we can't have a dead person teaching students. This is horrible. And so Now, Star, when you were in school, were you ever taught by a dead person?
No, most of my teachers were all alive.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, some were, a little, maybe a little like just Jay Hip. They might have had some, trouble in the noggin, but they were still alive.
It's typically a bad look for a school. And I do know that several parents had contacted the school and said, I hear there's a dead person teaching my children. This is awful. This is awful. And
I mean, that would be bad.
How do you defend this, Fleabag? How do you defend this? You have a dead teacher, a walking corpse, teaching students is horrible. I mean, she's sitting in the black chair.
Oh my God. Filming it, no less. Filming it.
Rick 1980 says, I just thank you, Rick 1980. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Hi, Nancy. How are you? And Peculiar here. Peculiar. Oh, by the way, this Peculiar, she's a major B.
Well,
they're never
everyone is to Fleabag, so
I mean, I'm sitting over here on my wonderful comedy show with Star, of course, and yeah, I'm sorry I stole, 30% of your audience due to my, funny and comedy and my wonderful, wonderful guests like the great and terrific and wonderful Starcasm. And if you haven't checked out Starcasm's channel, you should. She's delightful and lovely, and I'm her best friend, and she's my best friend outside of Rosalind Duke because she called the police and said that I am her best friend.
I am never going to live that down. You might as well just order the freaking call at this point.
I have to order that.
You really should figure out how to get it because, I mean, you might as well just have it on the soundboard.
I mean, it's so delightful.
Of course, it'll probably not disappear like, apparently all my intros.
Well, and once again, I'm not making fun of Ray, but Ray has accused me of stalking him for the last, I don't know how long. But for a long time, Ray has accused me of stalking him. But he's had a wonderful vacation. I'm glad for Ray, actually. Now, there's been a lot of things to do up on his vacation. And I've always wanted to point that out because he's a friend of the show. I like Ray. He's a good guy. And he is my friend. All right. Hey, Chucky's here. Yes, I am late, Jay. I am late, Jay. Yes, I took it over and over and over. And yes, of course, it's going to be a boy because when two XY chromosomes people make a baby, it'll be an XY chromosome baby male. Oh, boy, look at that. Chucky's having a boy. This is good. Hi,
Congratulations, I think.
Calvin is stalking me. Calvin, by the way, can we get some more? Can we get some more, gifted memberships for Shizzy Wiznut as if he can't get enough? This cheap son of a bitch doesn't have 99 freaking cents. Tug does. Megan Fox does. Rosalind Duke does. Star does. But Shizzy, this cheap son of a bitch, nope, not Shizzy. He relies on all of you to steal all the memberships. This cheap son of a bitch, Shizzy.
Well, there's no one else to give them to.
By the way, I have a big thing about VOLMIT I'm going to be sharing today, but my guess is I'm going to run out of time. I always put VOLMIT in my headlines, and then I always run out of time.
Well, all I can say is read my Substack.
Check out my Substack. Hey, Denise Melanoff gifted 5 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you, Denise. Thank you so much. If you get one of those things,
And
Denise.
Shizzy Wiznut gets the first one.
Of course. Okay. He got all 5 of them. He's covered for the next 6 months.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
No, thank you, Denise. I appreciate
Thank you so
it.
much.
Much love, my friend. If you get one of those, thank Denise. Remember, we're a couple clown losers over here.
Clown losers.
And I'm completely unemployed. And apparently, the railroad doesn't even pay me when I go into work for some odd reason. It's a weird thing that they just started, but yes, they do not pay me to go into work. I guess. You know, to be honest with you, Gabe, who's checking out my Facebook account. Did you hear this on the show? I went to Just Jay's Facebook account, and it's all about Lisa. Yeah, I'm sharing my thumbnails on my Facebook account, dummy. That's what I'm sharing. It's not 100% about Fleesa, but these are my thumbnails, once again, of the 3 out of the 8 streams a week that I do about Fleabag and her terrible, terrible show. Yes, I do share them on my Facebook page. But Gabe, at the same time, it's a little creepy that you're checking out my Facebook page, you freaking weirdo. Creeper's been called on the bingo card.
Creeper has been called. Seriously.
You sicko. God, maybe you are gay. All right. Then he goes off on a whole tangent about how I was making fun of his hair. What if I made fun of Gabe's hair?
I don't actually remember you making fun of his hair at all, actually.
I've never made fun of high as fuck Gabe. I've always said I liked him. I don't understand why he has a problem with Just J Hip.
Who's the new note taker? Who's the new note taker? Because it's not going well.
Scampy girl. Scampy girl.
It's not going well.
TJ, get back in there. Start taking the notes. Sharing the videos that you shared. I think she debunked that last night. But once again, sharing all the videos on your video taker machine.
Exactly. The notes are shitty. And they're not vetting no shit with it.
Hey, Badger John. Now, this guy's a badger. He badgers me a lot, but his name's John. He's pretty cool. And he gifted 5 Just J-Hip memberships, and he's pretty cool.
Thank you so much, Badger John.
Yeah, and if you get one of those, thank Badger John, remember, he works hard for his money. And remember, we're a Clown Loser show over here. And if you don't like the show, don't worry about it. I'm just going to cash my next unemployment check.
Yeah. Unemployment. Right.
Gabe, this is for the note taker. I'm going to do this. I do work for the railroad. All right. I do work for the railroad. I am a dispatcher. Wages are public through the railroad. And yes, they do actually pay me a ridiculous amount of money to make sure that you people out there in planet Earth have food and water and can eat and get stuff from Amazon. Yes, I do that. All right. I provide a service at my job. I understand. You know, I'm terrible person. I'm disgusting and horrible. But no, I do have a job. All right. I do work for the railroad, a railroad. All right. I'm not saying which one, but no, I do work. Okay, Gabe.
Did you hear the conversation about, what to get Gabe for his birthday? And somebody was like, fill up his medical card, and it was like already done for a whole year.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That was funny. Hi, May.
Really?
Hi, May. Augie. How are you? Maggie's here. Hi, Maggie. My wife is here. Hang on. Come over here. I'll give you some belly rubs. I'm giving her some
I take responsibility for paying out Gabe's hair.
Yeah.
Paying out.
I'm over here doing the damn Lord's work, all right, making, America run, all right, over here. I understand Gabe has an important job, too. He has to clean out the gutters and chop off a branch on a tree once in a while. I understand. And I'm not devaluing his job as a handyman. All I'm saying is don't tell me I'm unemployed because I have a second job on YouTube. All right. I'm sorry. Don't devalue me. All right. That's all I'm saying. Let's see what Ray has to say, though. He had a good vacation. Let's see.
Nice camper, Ray.
Pretty nice one. It's got
Looks,
swimming pool.
it looks almost as nice as the one I had.
Yeah.
For shooting the pool there.
There was shooting pool,
exercise room.
Exercise room in the hotel.
But you went in your camper. Why did you need a hotel?
Shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard.
Plenty areas to walk. A dog park.
You could walk?
Dog grooming
There
station.
were places you went where you could walk?
Dog grooming station.
Laundry, showers.
There was laundry.
Everything is A1 on top of the line stuff. It's very accommodating down here. Nice people taking care of it. I found somebody that actually lived where I did in Louisiana, down in Oklahoma, and was able to talk a little bit about times years ago. Yeah, and I did miss it there. And
Did he just fart? Did you see the smile on his face? Did you see that smile on his face? Did he just fart? Like, when babies are young and they fart and then they smile? That's what it looks like. What happened to Ray?
By the way,
because he moved. Did you see the way he moved in his chair? Like he let one loose and then he was like, "Oh, thank God!"
He had a baby.
And he smiled.
He had a baby fart and smiled.
I wonder if it smelled.
By the way, once again, go over and subscribe to Ray Boner Crusher because once again, I don't have any problems with Ray. All right. The problem I have with Ray is he has accused me of being a disgusting person, a horrible person because I do people watch, and then accused me of stalking him through Clark Stark and paying Clark Stark via Jeremy Hells to stalk him to get the license plate of his travel trailer. He said this on maybe, let's say, 9 different streams. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm making fun of the old guy or enjoying his show, one might say, but he started this. I didn't do shit to this guy. He started a thing. All right, leave me alone, but you can't leave me alone. So just J-Hip covers the old guy. Let it go.
I don't know. Did Ray go see LP?
Well, we'll find out.
I did go through New Orleans on the way down here.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and I miss that too.
The Bayou?
The food there was fantastic when I lived down there.
Good food.
People were great.
They were great.
So I have nothing but good thoughts.
Did you have the beignets?
New Orleans and Baton Rouge.
Not Baton Rouge.
Thibodeau.
Loling.
Pause.
Yeah.
You know what I get from Louisiana? I mean, I definitely get the beignets. I get like 3 infections at once.
What's
from
a
all
beignet?
the molds from Hurricane Katrina. Every time I go there, I end up with basically, strep throat, upper respiratory infections, double ear infections, you name it. That's what I get when I go to. Oh, and I also got to step over a dead body on Bourbon Street. Yeah. Dead body.
Yeah, when I used to manage apartment complexes, all right, there was one apartment complex where nobody had paid rent in a little bit, so we went over with the police and we entered the apartment complex, and I'm pounding and pounding and pounding on
whoa, JJ.
Well, no, I'm trying to get into the door, right? So I'm pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and then the cops start using their legs and they're kicking on the door. The body was behind the door. I mean,
Oh my God. Could you smell it?
no. Well, we did once we breached the door, but it was not good. It was not good. It was a just a bad moment, but it was a story to tell. But once
Yeah,
again,
it's not. I mean, I was like, oh my God. I was like, this place is disgusting to me. I'm sorry for anybody in Louisiana because
it was so terrible, but you're talking, 25 years ago and today. It's funny now because even the cops are kicking on this door to get it open and they're just pounding on this dead body. Sorry, my bad. Back to
it was already dead.
Yeah. It's not like we killed him. He was already dead. That was discovered. I didn't kill him. I was cleared of all wrongdoing allegedly. But
yeah, we're still waiting to find out.
Back to Ray. He's got a good story here.
Dulac. Yeah, now.
Is the
Fishing.
volume low for you? Because I feel like I can't hear
I
anything
did
today.
all those things.
He's always low, and that's why I got the CC turned on because he went fishing. He did all of those things.
It was a wonderful life while I was there.
It was a
But anyway,
wonderful
let's
life
get back
while
to-
I was there.
He
What?
had a wonderful life while
I was there. And your life now not wonderful?
He
I'm
had a
confused.
wonderful life. And once again, I like Ray. I don't understand the problem he has with me. I like his show.
But anyways, let's get back to what he's trying to
Maybe say.
When I went to Silver Springs the other day.
Yeah, Silver Spring.
And that is one beautiful spot to visit if you get down here in Florida, and recommend it.
Yeah,
They have glass bottom boats. Yeah. My daughter and I got in one of them and seen the sights. And then I'm talking about the glass bottom boat we were in was one where there's maybe 15, 16.
The bouncing is making me
20
nauseous in the
people
camper.
in
I wish they would have
There's
had
quite a
that
few.
thing leveled.
Well, he was in the glass bottom boats. They had the glass bottom boats down there. Very popular with the daughters down there with the glass bottom boats, I've heard about these boats. Very popular glass bottom boats.
But seriously, Ray, could you maybe level that thing before you start filming a show? Because I might have seasickness.
They might be driving at the moment.
Oh, God.
If the RV is a rockin', Fleabag might be a knockin'. Oh, wait, no, that's not what that said. Sorry, Kitty Pants. Sorry, Kitty Pants. I read that wrong. Oh boy. And then,
If the RV's a rockin', oh my God. Ugh. But why was he in a hotel if he had his camper?
well, because the shuffleboard and the swimming pool and the ladies were around, and this is just a whole party.
I mean, when we would take the camper out, we were going camping.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you this much. Down in Dollywood, just J-Hip and Rosalind Duke, if you don't think there's going to be some serious hot tubbing between just J-Hip and the Duke, you would be wrong. All right, Rosalind may not be included, but the Duke, of course, always likes to hot tub with just J-Hip. Very standard. Very standard.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Because the hotel had a changing table for his diapers. I mean, that's very important. That's very important. But I think you could still do it on the, in the camper.
Once again, Go check out Ray Boner Crusher. A wonderful show. I have no problems with Ray Boner Crusher. He has a problem with Just J Hip for some reason because he says I'm disgusting and a terrible human being.
When you set all around and glass bonds in the middle, you have a captain that tells you all about the sights that you see while you're out there.
Wait, you get on a boat and you actually have a captain?
Yeah, and he tells you about the sights that you're going to see.
I mean, thank God the boat had a captain.
Well, this happens. Well, let's see. Let's go a little further on in the show. Let's see what's going on. Oh boy, it's hard getting that well. Not hard, but I don't know that we want to get to the hard. And then it's we're getting to the villages now.
Oh boy,
the villages are a different lifestyle. It's hard getting that. Well, not hard getting used to, but it's a different atmosphere.
Yeah,
the people down here are my age or younger most time. There's a few that are a little older than me, but very few. And they're all having pretty good times. Some of them zip around like they're a juvenile, and the other ones, you have to chalk where they're at to see if they're moving.
What?
You have to chalk where they're at to see them. So apparently there's dead people down there, and he's chalking them. He's chalking the dead people
to see if they're moving.
Star! He's a detective now. He's working homicide down there.
What's happening?
He's working homicide down there.
What is happening?
There are 479 of you fine folks here. And if you haven't tickled the like button for Star, you should be ashamed of yourself. And if you haven't hit the like button for Just J Hip, that's probably okay. But at the same time, thank you for being here, but do tickle that like button for Star at least. And I have to remind you, we have actually now 2,500 members, paid members, whether it's gifted or paid, on the Just J Hip show with Star, Catch Up, Faves, Rosalind Duke, Rugu, Mama, Timmy J, Faves, and everyone else. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. 2,500 gifted memberships or paid memberships over here. Thank you, my friends. Thank you so much.
I think it is. I have a story. Yamaha banker.
It is.
You get chalk and the blue tape
at the gate. Oh no!
But more are zipping around and ones are moving slow.
It's a cat.
Not to say they don't take their time when they're deciding what they want at the grocery store. First day I went to a grocery store, it took a while to get through there. I was looking around, and gee whiz, I'm going to have to either go in early or late so I can get around this. I don't like to write this stuff.
Peculiar, apparently in Florida it is. In the villages.
Yeah, in the villages. All right, there's a lot of people wearing, they have to have the chalk around them. Very clear. Very clear. According to Ray. Hey, Malamutes, a WIM member for 10 months. That's like almost a year, Star.
That is almost a year. It's amazing.
Thank you, my friend. And
also,
D Green gifted 5.
David Green, coming in hot.
Thank you, David Green. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate if you get one of those. Thank David. He works hard for his money. Remember, we're clown losers over here.
Clown losers.
Don't like the show, that's okay. I'll send Ray over to tour your town and check out your facilities.
And maybe he'll chalk you.
He might chalk you. It'll be good times. Jesus shit.
Awkward. So now I've got at least 3 different places to go.
3.
It's within let's say 15 minutes of where I'm at.
Pretty good.
They're just the top of the line.
Yeah, top of the line. Yeah.
I'm spoiled.
Spoiled.
And the seafood, we went to some restaurants, and nice sit-down restaurants where they serve topping on
Oh,
food.
hold on.
What?
They have restaurants where you can, nice restaurants where you can sit down.
Yeah, no,
That's amazing. I
They
think I
have-
need to plan a trip to Florida. I've never been to a restaurant that has, you know, places where you sit.
Yeah, they have chairs there. And I was talking to Rosalind. It was one of my big concerns about going to Dollywood. But she said, no, they do have high chairs, just J-Hip. You're going to be just fine. But for the rest of the people, they might have to stand and eat. But just J-Hip will have a high chair because for the children, they do provide stuff. So it'll be interesting. But yes, they provide chairs there. Chairs.
Wow. I mean, I thought you had to stand and eat your food in restaurants. I thought that was normal. It's amazing. No wonder why the vacation was so great. He got a chair.
A chair? It's amazing. Hey, Joe has been a member for 11 months. Hey, Craig Bacalo. By the way, thank you. Hey, Joe, but Craig Bacalo, he sent me your Cadillac Escalade. And you need to resend me your address because I can't scroll up that far to find it again because, well, you know, life. but no, you need to resend me your address.
Okay, but that Escalade is from Craig Bacalo, not from just J-Hip.
Well, of course. Well, I actually bought it from Craig.
No, I don't believe you.
Craig, can you tell Star that I bought it from you?
I will give you my address when the trailer is delivering my Escalade.
Craig, can you tell that the
2026.
Jay paid for it. I paid for it. See, he said so right there. Craig McCall said so.
I think Craig might be in cahoots with just J-Hip.
I don't talk about cahooters, all right? Listen, I've had a lot of troubles with the Hooters. Don't talk about the cahooters. But no, Craig says right here, Just Jay had paid Craig for the Escalade so I can send it over to Star. I have it right here. It is in the driveway. I just need your address again, and I will send it off to Star so she can drive around her Escalade. I'm not sharing it. I haven't shared it anywhere because I want her to be surprised. It's from 2008. It's custom with a very little mileage, says Craig. See, once again, and that's why me and him were working this out between us to make sure that we can have the appropriate, vehicle for Star, the one she wanted, the one she wished for, and now she's going to have it. Star. I did this with Craig. We worked it out. We're buddies.
Maybe you should send it to Faves, and then Faves will get it to me.
I'm going to send it directly to you. Yep. I already have it loaded on a truck. I'm just waiting for
Who's the trucking company? Is it USPS?
No, it's Rochester. Normally they haul, a bunch of money, but in this case, they're very special gift. And that's why I'm sending it to you. Very wonderful.
Here we have a conspiracy.
Is Craig really Clark Stark? No, Craig's not Clark.
They could be one of two people. Oh, leg warmer lady. I will take a look. Thank you.
By the way, I don't know if you know this. There's a few other things I had to put out there. Paint chips and VOLMIT have had a little bit of a back and forth. They've been struggling.
Really?
Yeah.
Little couple squabbles.
they have a couple squabble. As you can see here, women
Nothing worse than a little relationship drama. Oh boy.
Messed up prison, afraid coward.
Look,
what do I do?
hold on, that looks like Leonardo DiCaprio as the waiter.
Well, of course, I don't know if I can make this bigger, but that's Clark DiCaprio. That is Clark DiCaprio. As you
Nice.
Right here, Clark DiCaprio working. But to say you came back because you need my help and not because you love me. All right, that's what Paint Shift
He's
says.
a user. He's a user. He's just using you. Your man meat.
He's a user or a loser, but look at that. Clark DiCaprio doing the hard work, of course. Jay, drive it along.
Have a good day.
But yeah, as you can see, Clark DiCaprio, he is in on the game. Of course, he never lets us down as Clark Stark. You know, of course, our hidden secret agent. We always like our Clark Stark, and he's keeping an eye on VOLMIT and Paint Chips. Once again,
you're probably eavesdropping right now.
And these are very, very serious pictures. Well, you know, Clark's been deep cover. He's been deep cover. TJ's been a little deep cover as well. You know that, of course. Let me see here. At the stage. Let me make this one bigger here. As you can see, well, Clark, you've been in deep cover before. Do you think he went in too deep? I'm on the verge of pulling him out. Yes, now you have to remember. All right, Gabe. All right, and I've known Gabe for 20 plus years. All right, I have known Gabe for 20 plus years, and I planted him as a mole over there. A mole, I say. You know about this.
Can we just talk about the fact that these idiots literally were talking about the fact that you knew Tammy J since you were 4 years old?
I did.
And they are buying it hook, line, and sinker. Like
that's my truth. That's my truth. Don't dispel my truth, Star. That's my truth.
I mean, it was a setup the whole time.
When Gabe came out and said, This is fucking unbelievable. I mean, I'm flabbergasted.
These are the same people who say we're all fucking liars. Okay, that like none of us tell the truth, but now all of a sudden there's truth.
I play their ass.
I don't understand.
Their ass every fucking day. Take me to court, dummy. Yes, bring the failed comedian to court. It'll be a good time, of course. yes, bring the unemployed failed comedian to court. It'll be delightful. I'm sure you'll get a lot of shit out of the failed comedian.
I mean, I was like, these people are, idiots. Like more than Jay.
And what's worse is they don't even know. Gabe actually is a mole that I planted over there, all right, who went so deep that he actually married this moron, all right? That's how deep in he is. Gabe, my best bud, one of my best bud, and he's in so deep. But at some point in time, I have to pull out Gabe. I got to pull out Gabe, my mole, another mole who's giving me a lot of shit behind the scenes. Very clear. Star. They're doing shows about this shit.
And she's saying, oh, they need content. Let me give it to them. No. No.
Hey, did you see what LMNOP's been up to lately?
No. But this is a good question from Rick Friend. Did VOLMIT get any more than $3?
He got $3,500 given to him privately from his mom. He asked his mom.
By the way, that song is amazing. That song is amazing.
He asked his mom to give his money on his Give Sign Go thing rather than directly, so it looks like he's getting paid as a journalist. That's basically, it was his allowance over 3 months that his mom eventually turned over to him as a massive journalist exposing the truth, taking down big time people.
Yeah. Oh my God. Read my Substack.
Check out my Substack. As you can see here, we can't just say you have a doctor's appointment. We need the doctor to say you were there. I can't believe you didn't make an appointment. And, of course. And John said, you said to post that I had an appointment. You didn't say to make an appointment, you crazy old bat. It's your deposition, not mine. You should, you should have had made one. Of course, she's making things very clear. She said, I should send you to the proctologist. See, so as you can see, to try and avoid a deposition, all right, she's trying to come up with a doctor's appointment.
Oh my God.
And she's on the phone with Dr. Adams' office. All right, she started with the A's. Very good. John Crook.
What is with these people? Like,
Hey, do you see who's in the background investigating this?
Yes, I do.
TJ's back there. I don't need therapy. I need a vacation. She's got her coffee. And then, of course, for the first time ever, as you can see, TJ's back there doing some investigative research. Of course. Standard deal over on the Just J Hip show. This is our gig. This is what we do. By the way, have you heard of this guy, Rickles?
Yes, I have. Love Rickles.
Yeah, Rickles sometimes makes like movies and videos and stuff. He's pretty good. By the way, we're at 2.9 giveaways already. Thank you, my friends. 475 of you watching this terrible show. Thank you, my friends. A completely irrelevant show. So relevant that I deserved a cease and desist. Can you make that one make sense to me, Star? I'm so irrelevant. They sent me a cease and desist.
Well, this is coming from the same person who thinks fair use is only for her.
It's just
that makes sense.
It's just for me, not for thee. By the way, I have a major portion of this show that I'm going to donate to VOLMIT, but I'm probably going to run out of time as always. I'm sorry, VOLMIT. I didn't get to you today. Maybe next time. Pretty standard deal where I completely put VOLMIT in the thumbnail and don't include him.
Buckshot, I have three dogs, 3 girls who are about to be 1 year old. I cannot even believe it.
Hey, look who's here. It's Jane O'Corn.
Hey, Jane O'Corn.
I guess her name is Jane Elkhorn. I got it wrong last night. My bad, but for now
but it's gonna stick forever. So unfortunately, just be glad you had the J in the front, because otherwise it would have really been crazy.
So for now on, you'll always be Jane O'Corn to me.
William Morgan sent us 99-cent super sticker.
Andre! So, thank you, William Morgan. Thank you, my friend. Now we are at 3 giveaways. Thank you, my friend. By the way, if you haven't checked out Keto Brains, check out Keto Brains, a proud sponsor of Just J Hip, Megan Fox, and Tug. Of course, well, I should say affiliate. Proud sponsor of Just J Hip, Megan Fox, and Tug. I'm a faux sponsor, of course, but yes, Keto Brains. If you don't want to end up like Just J Hip, try Keto Brains. It's always good. It's always good. Thank you, William Morgan. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you, Star, for joining Just Straight today. Of course, I appreciate you. I thought I was going to be all by myself. I was scared.
You could have done it. You could have done it.
I was scared to do anything all by myself because I needed my Star. And I was so scared. I was nervous. My hands were twitching, Star.
Yeah, right.
They were shaking.
Is that how my intros got removed?
Stop. Don't bring that up. I didn't do shit. I didn't do a damn thing. You know me. I don't know how to do anything. And so, no, Star. I will re-add them when I find them. I didn't do shit. But no, I love my Star, of course. My best friend, buddy. And yes, and by the way, Star often invites me to her house to spend the night and hang out with me.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Never.
When we hang out, and Tiramisu likes to cuddle with Just J Hip and Nutrella and Nutella, and there's another one too. Cannoli, yeah, Cannoli, my favorite, of course. Can't remember her name. The show is always great when you have Star, Faves, and Ketchup on. But yes, when Just J Hip is on, it generally blows. I get that. I understand.
That's about right, David Green.
Just J Hip plays the heel very well. Thank you for the 5, David Green. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. 3.1 giveaways already. You know, on their show the other night, they got to 0.2 giveaways. I mean, I didn't get to 1 yet, but it was pretty good. Killing it over there. Killing it. But no, I have this wonderful stream or show that was brought up by Rickles, my friend. I don't know if you've heard of Rickles. He's pretty cool. Drop a link over there in the chat. If you can. Because, D. Wayne has bingo.
Oh, bingo.
No.
Send the prize that you want over to Just J Hip. He'll be happy to ship that right out to you.
Send the prize over to Megan Fox. Megan Fox will handle all bingo gifts. Send them over to Megan Fox.
Ooh, Rick Friend, bingo has already been called.
Yeah, sorry. But actually, send your bingo request over to Megan Fox. She will gladly take care of all of your bingos. Very clear. Let's check out this.
Hold on 1 second, Liz. No, I have this thing about naming my dogs after food. My first dog was macaroni. My second dog was pepperoni. And so the next 3 became, Italian immediately with cannoli, tiramisu, and Nutella. I hate the names that like everybody uses, like, Spot.
Hey, David Green says, can Star
be Whoa! David Green. Hello.
David Green trying to hook up with By the way, I do want to remind you, as Felicia pointed out, Lips has never had an OnlyFans page.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that.
I'm going to remind you one thing because I've been very kind to this point. All right, Felicia? I haven't shared anything, but if you want to continue down this route of lies that she never had an OnlyFans page, don't tempt me. All right. I've been very kind to this point. All right. Very, very kind. So tread carefully on what you say when it comes to this OnlyFans page that doesn't exist. All right. Just be careful. I will share everything. I have no qualms about it. But this is my warning to you. If you want to keep saying people are liars, I will share it. So I'm just saying you should probably protect your friend and shut your mouth around OnlyFans and calling people a liar. Don't force my hand. Okay.
Listen, we're all the liars, and she's the only truth teller. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying, don't force my hand. Okay.
Failed
Don't do it.
comedian.
Failed comedian. Terrible.
All you do is lie.
Let's watch this wonderful video of Rickles here. It's a wonderful song.
She filed it at sunset with a righteous little glare, a motion full of thunder and borrowed legal hair. Vexatious, she shouted like she found a magic key, then copy-pasted half a case that was actually about me. The clerk read the caption, then read it twice again, said, "Ma'am, this says pro se, but he's had counsel since back then." She said, "That's just a detail." The docket softly cried. The stapler crossed itself and the paper tried to hide. Because facts are annoying when the drama needs a crown, and statutes get less useful when you wear them upside down. She brought a legal boomerang with rhinestones on the grip, threw it at the plaintiff and it came back with her lip. "Look what he is doing," she yelled with courtroom flair, while standing on a filing stack she personally put there. "Deny attack, reverse it, Darvo in tap shoes. Call yourself the target while launching paper crews. Missiles too. He's abusing the system," she cried into the file. The judge looked at the record and aged another mile. "He never filed pro se here. He had a lawyer all along. You can't just hum the statute and call it a legal song." She said, "But I feel harassed." He said, "That may be real, but feelings are not elements, no matter how they feel." She waved around exhibits like confetti at a fair, screenshots, smoke and outrage floating vaguely through the air. One page changed the gender, one page changed the names, one page looked like leftovers from somebody else's flame. The printer filed for trauma, the toner joined a cult, the margins whispered, "Please don't blame us," for the final result. Then sanctions entered smiling with a broom and polished shoes, saying, "Let's review the statute in this copy-pasted news. No 5-case magic number, no merits dismissal street, no pre-filing leash for someone who wasn't filing pro se." The courtroom got quiet like a sitcom before doom. The judge removed his glasses and stared across the room. "You cannot sue the mirror, then accuse it of attack. You cannot light the circus, then complain about the yak. You cannot paste a motion from a different legal mess and hope the court won't notice that the facts changed address." She gasped like Caesar falling in a clearance section robe, then whispered, "So you're saying I should file another probe?" The bailiff kicked the copier, the clerk declared fatigue, the paperclip resigned from the county filing league. So here's to legal theater with a borrowed little plot, where every accusation is a selfie with a knot, where I'm the real victim gets tap danced into law until the record clears its throat and everybody saw. Copy paste denied. Darvo took the stairs. The printer has retained counsel.
If you like this content, then kindly hit like, subscribe, and share. See.
Love it. Love it.
There you go from Rickles. I always like Rickles. He does a good job and puts out some good songs. Hey, I had another one I was wanting to share. I don't know if I can. Are you okay if I share another one?
Sure.
I
I mean, as long as it's not you singing.
Well, this was a J.K. J.K. Rollins put out one. Or no, J.K. put out one. Give me 1 second.
Hey, Linda.
J.K.
Hello.
Give me just a second to pull this up. I do like J.K., but he had a meh song, and I said I would share it. So give me 1 second to pull up meh. All right, yeah, I'm gonna do that too over here.
Oh God, Rick. I mean, is she even gonna show up? I don't even think she's gonna show up.
Oh no, she ain't gonna show up. No.
She's already setting it up.
Well, there's a major doctor's appointment coming up that they're planning to schedule. Eventually, it'll happen. Just sit tight. But yeah, here's the meh song. Now you got to remember, Tammy J was ordered in her cease and desist to only say meh. All right, one word. Yeah, well, she said
not one word.
She said one word last night. In fact, multiple of them. All right. And she talked about you, of course. By the way, wallet? No. T-shirts? No. Send you videos? No. She doesn't even know how. All right. That's a lot more than one word, Fleabag. But once again, if you want to sue Tammy J, just J Hip, Tug, Megan Fox, we're all here. All right. Bring it. We're all here. Don't mess with my friends, especially someone who I've known since I was 4 years old. My truth. My truth. I could pass a lie detector test on this one, Star, at this point.
Yeah, because you believe your own dumbness.
If it happened in my head, it happened in my heart. Here we go. Let's check out JK Films. Here we go.
She got a letter in the mail today. Big red stamp said, watch what you say. Cease and desist came down real hard. Now her vocabulary's permanently barred. Lawyer said, girl, don't make a peep. Now she just shrugged while she lose sleep. Every thought trapped in her head. So this is all that gets said. Meh, 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 meh. Meh, 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 meh. Meh, 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 meh. Meh, meh, meh. Meh, meh, meh. Scrolling through another live stream late at night. Everybody typing essays, starting fight. She got opinions bursting in her brain, but the cease and desist still got her in chains. Streamer says, yo, chat, what do you think? She types one word before she overthinks. Mods stare hard at her weird distress, but all she's legally allowed is meh, 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 meh. Meh, 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 meh. Meh, 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 meh. Meh, meh, meh. Meh, meh, meh. 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 Meh, meh, meh. Meh.
That was funny.
Tammy, you can only say me. Thank you, JK Films. JK Films, a proud sponsor of the Just JM. I mean, affiliate of the Just JM show.
Yeah. He's the authority on all things, just so you know.
Her and Robbie tells everyone who's relevant. He's in charge of that. He's the relevant, describer. If you want to be relevant, you have to ask Robbie. Slobby, if you're possibly relevant. By the way, much love to actually Tammy J. I will say this. She did have a family member pass away. And she showed up last night for some fun, some laughter. And no, I appreciate you, TJ. I hope you're well. Because
I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, she showed up she wasn't gonna be on the show last night, but she did show up. She did have a family member pass away, but she wanted to have some fun to get her mind off things. And so no, Tammy J showed up on the show last night. Thank you, TJ. But yes,
prayers up.
Pairs up. But no, honestly, no, thank you, TJ, for joining us to have a little bit of fun, to have some laughter and things like that, to get your mind off of other things that may or may not have been going on in your life. I appreciate you. You are my friend. And once again, for a long time. And so thank you, my friend. But yes, we are praying for you. Do pray for Tammy J. I don't even know that I was supposed to mention that, but I did. She did have someone in her family pass away. So we will be praying for Tammy J.
I know you've known Jay since you were 4 years old, but don't ever tell him something you don't want everyone else to find out.
Yes, because I will mention it clearly on stream without any approval, of course, because, well, I have no filter. I have no filter. But no prayers for Tammy J, obviously. But yes, and thank you for showing up and hanging out and speaking your truth last night, or at least a portion of your truth. There will be more to come, I'm sure, but at the same time, I appreciate that. But yeah, prayers going up to TJ and her family. And yes, I hope you're doing well. By the way, I don't know if you've heard about this, but I don't know if you know about this.
Hey, Johnny D.
We've done this before, but it's called a FLEACAP. Have you heard of that before?
What?
Well, we have a little thing we do called a FLEACAP. Have you heard of that before?
No, never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a FLEACAP where basically every single night I do a FLEACAP on Fleabag show, otherwise known as 3 times a week out of my 8 streams a week that I do, which is otherwise known as every single night I cover her show. Okay, by the way, she did mention on her show, they do a lot of other things. Like when they talk about the weather.
I mean, they had on spacesuits and they never talked about space.
They had spacesuits and didn't talk about space.
I'm like, what am I missing? What in the world am I missing here? Like,
Dexter, you need to cease and detest too.
I do detest, and I have to cease from listening to the.
Well, once again, I have the right to show your content because you were talking about me, so I have the right to debunk your ass. Okay,
debunk your ass.
Hey, Pure Keeler says, FLEACAP bonus with $5.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, this makes sense. It's the space in their heads that's empty.
That makes more sense.
Got it. Thank you. Because I was like, I don't get it. Why are they in spacesuits and not talking about anything to do? Which just seemed weird after Rosalind's stream talking about the space. Whatever.
JJ, why is Peter Pan always flying? Because he never lands. Why do you call a sleeping bull, or what do you call a sleeping bull? A bulldozer. Corny dad jokes just for you. Thank you, Denise.
Thank you so much. I do have a question, though. I do have a question about the body cam footage.
Yeah. Go for it.
Did you hear them saying that, the guy across the street, the horrible, horrible, horrible guy across the street who is horrible, was making bullseyes?
Yeah.
I mean, what does he have against the rest of the bull?
and
why is he only making the bullseye?
And why are they talking smack about him and saying he's on rugs? I mean, I thought making fun and talking about people on rugs was like disgusting and terrible. I think
there might be a reason why he hates bulls. And he only does bullseye.
These people suck. Thank you, Denise Ricard. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
But seriously.
3.3 giveaways today. That's amazing.
Make the whole bull. Don't just make the bullseye.
Hey, Twaddlebum's here. Hi, Twaddlebum. How are you, my friend? And now we have to do what we call a FLEACAP. A FLEACAP over here. Hi, Tammy. Very highness.
I'm sure that intro still exists.
Everything they do is very highness. Very highness. It's called heinous. I understand you're a legal scholar, and I believe she's going to start doing some legal stuff over on her show, where they're going to start doing let me see if I get this correctly. Legal trivia talk, and they're going to start sharing the bar exam, which is multiple choice, and they're going to share it on their show. Look forward to that.
I also want to know why no one ever considers shutting the garage door.
And why did they just not stream in the garage? Go inside your home.
Well, because she can't smoke. But why can't you close the door almost all the way, so that you're not you're literally doing this to engage in this whole situation, because you need content. Because you need the content. And
if she's buying the home, what the hell does she care? Go inside and stream inside, because she says she's buying the home. All right. Mind you, a woman who cannot or is struggling to pay her monthly bills, although I do have to admit I'm completely unemployed without a job, a keyboard warrior, right, with a terrible YouTube show, of course, who's not a failed comedian. I'm so unsuccessful over here. Thanks, Gabe. According to Slobby, I guess in order to be relevant, you have to be a felon.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because everyone is relevant in Slobby's life. You have Paint Chips and Gabe. They're all felons. So, no, in fact, when I got my cease and desist, she littered it and CC'd the entire email with felons. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for littering a bunch of felons in my cease and desist.
Yeah, you know, you could put the camera outside. You could put the camera outside. They make outdoor ring cameras. So you wouldn't have, but it makes no sense. All of this, especially being at her house, which is right across the street from this horrible, horrible, horrible person. And the cops are always coming over. I mean, it's not making sense.
Star. We're not cop callers over here. We never call the cops. We're not cop callers other than the 38,000 times you called the cops on a situation that did not involve you, which then they claim they're sharing police cam about a domestic violence thing that didn't involve us. No, the minute you called 911, it involved you. That's your call. That's your usage of a public service. Sorry, that makes it about you. Suck it. All right? I understand you think it's maliciousness, but take you to the Star.
Oh my God. I mean, seriously, you don't even need to. They have ways of putting the cameras up without having to even drill holes. Like, dude, I have cameras all over my property.
These people suck.
I don't understand. Like, you're literally doing it on purpose.
By the way, I did want to mention to the very relevant Slobby, I have checked out your channel and I did see you're amazing. You're amazing. Near, 600-700 views on every show you do. I saw you cracked 1K on multiple occasions. Amazing. Mr. Relevancy. Amazing. I did want to note this. I've been on YouTube for just over a year with Star and Catch Up and, and Rosalind and Faves and Riga Mama and so many others. But I just wanted to point this out. I have seen your very relevant channel that pulls in 500 to 700 views on a regular episode. Amazing! Way to go, Slobby. I find that wonderful, wonderful. But once again, in order to be relevant, apparently you have to do rugs with Cece. I guess
so. I guess so.
That makes you relevant. The more rugs you've done with Cece makes you so relevant, or the more years you've spent in prison makes you relevant after conspiring to traffic, conspiring to traffic, rattlesnakes. I believe some of them were minors.
And not for nothing, but those units are so close together. Like, I would literally lose my mind if that was my neighbor.
Well, it's a retirement home, so they're retiring.
I know, and I used to live in a community like that, and I know how close we were to our neighbors. And I had a neighbor who unfortunately had a drinking problem and would go out at all hours of the night drunk, going back to the liquor store to try to get more liquor. And we'd have like cops showing up at the house all the time asking questions and stuff. And somebody reported that it was like my car going. We're like, no, it's the lady across the street, whatever. Unfortunately, that lady she was found deceased in her home, and the dog was actually a nasty dog. He was
way to lighten the mood.
I know, but it was just I'm just thinking, like, she used to yell crazy shit out the window and the door at us, and it was so annoying. I cannot imagine, like, literally living across the street from somebody who's got the garage door open at all times, watching your every move to start shit with you.
And then on top of it, it's 1 a.m. and she's yelling her ass off. And I'm like, pounding on her desk about terrible stuff, and then saying, "Just J Hip was unhinged." Have I ever been unhinged?
Well,
come on. I don't get unhinged. My God, woman. Watch the show. I don't do the unhinged portion. But I got a FLEACAP that I got to do. Let's do this. What do you think about that, Star?
yeah, let's get to that.
Yeah, let's end our show with the FLEACAP.
Now, we're going to do a little bit of a FLEACAP. We're going to do a FLEACAP. It's going to be pretty good. We're going to do a FLEACAP, and we're going to cover the Fleabag show with FLEACAP, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful FLEACAP. I hope everybody enjoys it. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Everyone should be able to enjoy a wonderful FLEACAP. A wonderful, wonderful FLEACAP is what we got going on here. It should be a good time. Please sit back and relax and enjoy FLEACAP. Thank you very much.
Boom! Well, how's everyone doing? A little more by myself right now, but we got a lot of talk. We're going to talk about DJ Radis. Of course. I was told that he was gay. Well, I don't know. We'll get to that. We're going to get to that. But anyway. Oh, wait, it's Lucy's birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Lucy, of course. But no, Radis is over there, and he's sharing things about Richard's mom. All right, and then Megan Fox is sharing it. And this is terrible because we don't talk about grandparents or parents over here. All right, we don't talk about family members. Sure, Richard may share pictures or videos of him making out with Shizzy's alleged wife. But outside of that, we don't do that over here. I've never shared this on my show outside of when Richard was on the show, sharing a backdrop of him making out with allegedly Shizzy's wife. I don't do that over here, by the way. That was Paychep's, not me. And this is terrible what they're doing. It's terrible. Megan Fox thinks this is okay. This is their style. I'm like, what if we were called her parents? And then what if we were just that, Well, yeah, there's some pictures of him in bed with Paintchip's mom. It's tasteless and disgusting. Tasteless. I was just going to say, have you seen this video where a camel bit off the head of an owner's head? And it happened 2 times. I haven't seen that. What? Yes, I've seen that. Okay, Slobby's here. Oh, by the way, Slobby's here. Hey, Slobby's here. But yeah, no, I've seen that with the camel bit off the head. Yeah, I've seen 2 times. Well, listen. This DJ Radis was following around, all right, Elemental P, all right, all the time, following everywhere. I was going to say, I have a feeling that none of these people were the cool kids in school. None of them were cool kids. Well, yeah, that's definitely for, wait, Kyle Busch passed away? What? What's that? I'll look into that. I heard Greg Biffle died, but that was in a plane crash, but that wasn't recent. I didn't know about Kyle Busch. I will look at. Isn't anything that's going on there? I was gonna say though, like with what they're doing, isn't that cyberbullying? Because that's what I was thinking. It was cyberbullying. That was my thought. Well, and then Tug's post. Tug's post. He's so pathetic. He's so pathetic. Very clear, very clear. Oh, poor Tug. Poor Tug. That's what they do. That's what they do. They push everybody to be a victim. They push and push and push, and so everyone's a victim. Well, let me tell you, so speaking of Radis, all right, Radis brings up J-Hip. All right, because, showed an image, J-Hip showed an image of my show. Right? Not allowed. All right, about the school. I never said the school was shut down. I said some aspect of the school's education may or may not have been shut down. That's all I said. I never said the school. I went back and watched my own show because he said he watched it. And clearly, I never said the school was shut down. I never said anything was stopped. All I said was there were minor portions, possibly, of the school's education that was stopped. That's all I said. All right? But then he's trying to clear Rosalind Duke's name like it's the be-all, end-all. Well, guess what? Rosalind Duke lied as a liar because she said a spokesperson for lips. What spokesperson for lips? She didn't know what she's talking about. She's an idiot, and she's a liar. She is a liar. By the way, just J-Hip. Vet your shit. Just saying. All right, but there was a major investigation, and I have all of the reports. The detectiving report, I have those. Everything, the investigationing reports. All right, but guess what? They want me to show my receipts. I don't have to show shit. The phone call happened. Done. It's proven. A phone call happened. Clear as day. All right, we've shown it by telling you it occurred. Very clear. Yes, 20 years ago, this shit wouldn't have ever even happened because these people would all be in pine boxes. Exactly. Let me tell you something about Radis. All right? Radis, he's sending there a letter. He's talking about lips, an OnlyFans page. Didn't have an OnlyFans page. She ain't got no OnlyFans page. That's a lie. And that's what I do. I call out the lies. All right? Let me tell you something, J-Hip. All right? You might be held responsible too. Hopefully not legally, but you might. Hopefully not in court. All right? And let me tell you, she was asked to resign. All right? She didn't choose to. She was asked to. All right? And let me tell you something. Rosalind Duke, she got her ass involved in this all on her own. All right? There you go. That's what she did. She got involved. All right? No one else got her involved. She got her involved. All right? But Radis, who works for Jeremy Hills, all right, who's paid by Jeremy Hills as an employee to harass. Well, I don't know that he actually works for Jeremy Hills. He's more like a tick. He's just there, and that's kind of what he's there for. I wouldn't say he works for Jeremy Hills. Well, he got paid by Jeremy Hills. Very clear. But I'll tell you what, Rosalind Duke, she got her nose involved in this. And J-Hip lied. All right, let me tell you something. The thing is, he's never even been relevant. None of these people are relevant. I was going to say this, that they're keyboard warriors, and can I make fun of somebody for a second? Yeah, you could do that. DJ Radis. My name is DJ Radis. My name is DJ Radis. My name is DJ Radis. That's a funny game. You should do that 38,000 times throughout this delightful stream. Anyways, that brings up J-Hip. That brings up, are we back to talking about Mr. Irrelevant? Mr. Irrelevant? Well, I was going to say this, all right? He says that I only talk about the Hales, Megan Fox, Tug, and himself. That's not true. That's not true. We also talk about the weather sometimes, and sometimes celebrities and stuff and horses. So we do that after we're done debunking asses. Then we get into other shit. So no, that's not true. He's a complete liar. All right? Might as well point that out. And by the way, how did Rosalind Duke know the name of the school? How? What? What do you think? It was public record that her name as a teacher would be listed as a public record as a faculty member of the school that she was a teacher of? Nope. She got it from, of course, Megan Fox. Megan Fox, very clear, very clear. Hey, I just want to say, hey, DJ Radis, go choke on a rat. Yeah, DJ Radis, go choke on a rat. My name's DJ Radis. My name's DJ Radis. These guys are like, what is it? It's DJ Radis and JT Jip. They're like boys to bad boys in the hood to men. Is what they are. Bad is what they are. That's what they are. Yeah, they're like a poor version of boys in the hood. That's what I was trying to say too. But anyways, he was sharing my shit, lying, and he shares portions, but not the whole thing. All right, and he should, but he can't legally. But he can't show everything legally, but he should. It's illegal. But yeah, all right, but quite frankly, he's just, one of the things I noticed, he's just spitting out misinformation, stuff everyone is leaving him. Yes, Gabe, that's what he's doing, Gabe. High as shit, Gabe. You know, and by the way, I was looking at just Jay's Facebook page. And it's all about Fleesa. Like, he is so obsessed with you. Because I was looking at his Facebook page. Oh, he's completely obsessed. Completely obsessed with Fleesa. Obviously, because very clearly, every single night he talks about our show. Talks about me. All right? And he's twisting his words. He's twisting his words in his FLEACAPs. That is supposed to be like about the show, making money off of our show. That's what he's doing. But he's twisting my words. He's twisting my words. The thing is about him is, we have other things to do over here. We don't have time to just look at Facebook and stuff. And obviously, very clearly, he's probably an unemployed individual. Well, he says he's a comedian, but he's bald. He's a bald comedian making fun of my hair. Well, apparently. Now, let me pull up this video. This is a pic that Megan Fox put up this pic right here. Slobby, you still with us? Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. All right, look at this pic. What's it look like? That looks like a penguin pic. A penguin pic. Oh my God, is that Miss Piggy next to you? That's Megan Fox. Oh my God. Oh, we have 9 chins over here, but she has 9 necks. Well, Fox is lying. Fox is lying, by the way. And she went on a stream the other night. And she said 16 times in 45 minutes about super tips. All right, that's what she said. I mean, how much more involved in money do you need to be? You know, and I just want to sell. I just want to say that. You know, they want to try and get. And listen, I want you all to get Megan Fox and all these people super chats.
Please.
Very clear. Because if you give them super chats, it helps me because all of their money is going to be mine. Very clear, very clear. And then they're saying that some of the anti-health contacted their sponsor Keto Brains. It's not a sponsor, it's an affiliate. That's an affiliate. That's very clear because they have a code. It's an affiliate. They don't sponsor them. All right, Keto Brains doesn't sponsor them. They sponsor Keto Brains, all right, in order to get some money. So it's kind of like they're friends. Gabe, it's a little bit more than that. It's a little bit more than that, Gabe. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like they're friends. So basically, it's like a finder's fee for a friend. Yeah, pretty much, baby, you know, but they don't endorse them. And if they did, they're going to find out very quickly legally. They probably shouldn't be endorsing them. That's very clear. All right, now, Tug, and, you know, this is one thing I noticed. All right, Tug tags Megan every time he streams. Megan Fox never tags Tug. Never does she tag Tug. How greedy is this bitch? She doesn't. She's doing Tug wrong. She's doing Tug wrong. But now Tug, he's a master manipulator, and he says that I need to be attacked. Well, let me tell you something. He's over there. He puts this out on his Facebook, and says that I'm doing some heinous shit. Some heinous shit. All right, because I was talking about his grooming. Well, I was reading stuff. That's that. He's playing victim. Poor Tug, DJ Radez. DJ, my name's DJ Radez. My name's DJ Radez. Well, let me tell you something. All right, it wasn't me accusing him. It wasn't me. It was other people. Now, him and his wife, all right, have been harassing people for years, him and his wife, all right? And listen, Tuck, if you want to do the back and forth, the tits and tats, the tits and tats, the tats and tits, and the forths and backs, and that's pretty much it. Any questions? Any questions? This all sounds like pull 'em up to me. Yes, it's always good to round things off with some pull 'em up. Star, do I need to go any further with this shit show?
I just need you to go over the part where they talk about space.
we never entered space in the
show.
No. We never entered space in the show for some very odd reason. But yeah, it was a good show, Star. You liked it, right?
Not really.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Last night when when Jane O'Corn showed up in the chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think our show was far beyond more funny than anything they could have ever imagined because we had Jane O'Corn that arrived, and then I found out that her name is Jan Elcorn. My bad. Sorry, Jan. Sorry.
Marsha.
Hey, your royal highness. Gifted 5 SJM memberships. Thank you, Royal Highness. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you get one of those, thank you, Royal Highness. Mom Bear Leah.
Just saying.
Proud affiliate of Just J Hip, of course, and we love your Royal Highness, whatever you might want to call it. I love you, my friend. Thank you so much. Remember, we're clown losers over here.
Clown losers.
And if you don't like the show, I'll redirect over to Fleabag Show. Have a good time. I appreciate that. Thank you, my friends. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mom Bear Lee and Bunsen Rockenstone gifted ton. Just J membership. Thank you, Bunsen Rockenstone. If you get one of those, thank Bunsen Rockenstone. He works hard for his money. He's a good friend, and quite frankly, he's not so grabby as some of the other people around here. Thank you, Bunsen. I appreciate it.
He's grabby when it comes to my pillow.
He is. He's always grabbing the pillow away. Always.
Always grabbing the star pillow.
Thank you, Bunsen. Remember, it's weird in here, but you get used to it. Meow. We had another one, didn't we? Just have one come in?
I don't think so. Did we?
I think so.
Yes, we did. Craig coming in hot.
Craig McCullough, who sent Star a Cadillac Escalade to Just J first, because I have to drive it around a little bit for Star to make sure it's safe, and then I send it over to Star. Craig McCullough.
I don't want anything that you've driven first.
Well, I'm gonna hire a driver to drive it around, to make sure it's safe. I don't want Star to be in anything unsafe. Of course not. Thank you, Craig, for those 20 Just J Hip gifted memberships. You get one of those, thank Craig. And remember, we're clown losers over.
Losers.
We don't vet our shit ever, but at the same time, we're always breaking fair use policies nonstop, of course, according to Fleabag. Thank you, Craig. Crash test pair. Hey, Dick Myers is here. Hi, Dick Myers. How are you, my friend? And In the Clouds. I like In the Clouds. I got to share another In the Clouds video upcoming.
Coming in hot. 10 more memberships.
We are now up to, I believe, I don't know, probably somewhere over 2,600 members. Paid members, gifted members of the Just J Hip Show. Thank you, In the Clouds. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, my friends, for allowing the show to be successful, to go on, for us to pay our bills and have a life and go to Dollywood and hang out with Rosalind Duke, where she can put Just J Hip to bed. Thank you, In the Clouds. I appreciate you, my friend. And remember, we're clown losers over here.
Clown losers.
And if you don't like the show, remember, in 2 weeks, you're going to have 4 days without Just J Hip, because I'll be in Dollywood. You're going to be out, left alone, and hoping that Star puts on a show. Hoping, praying that Star does a show or something, because outside of that, you're going to be lonesome and sad and depressed. Oh, man. It's going to be sad, Star. You're going to do a show, right?
I'll be working.
Well, I mean, you're probably going to have to do a show. I mean, these people are going to be depressed, down in the dumps. All they're going to have is Tug and Megan Fox. They're not going to have a Just J Hip. I mean, they're not going to have a Star or Chuck.
Maybe me and Rogue will do something. You never know.
You damn well better do something with Ruby Mama, of course, because quite frankly, these people are all going to be so super sad and distraught. Thank you, In the Clouds.
Not to mention, you guys are so generous.
They are.
I think there's like 300 members today.
Oh, yeah. It's freaking amazing. what you fine folks do. By the way, let me set up. I think I'm going to do a redirect over here. Give me a second. I think somebody else is live. Let me look. I gotta manage my videos here. Give me 1 second here.
You guys are absolutely amazing. You really do make the show.
Oh, these people make more of the show than we make the show. You know, I just show up and hope people are gonna be my friends. Let me see. Add a redirect. Let me look. Where's the
Kelly Rage is already out. She's gotten all her goodbyes.
All for goodbyes. Let me see. I thought,
David, do you believe the puppies they're gonna be 1 year old next month? Like, we are less than a month away from them being a year old. And I can remember bringing them on to Rozzy's show after getting them like it was yesterday. Like, it's so crazy.
well, my understanding is Ruger Mama is supposed to have a show sometime later on. I don't know. I can't find it.
It's tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow. That's why I can't redirect. It's tomorrow. My bad. My bad. I thought it was today. She sent me a link to it, so I got all excited. All right, I'll send you all over to go watch Fleabag's members only stream.
Are you going to be on her show tomorrow?
I don't know. I do my morning show where we're finishing up the Wade Wilson trial. So I have that going on, and I haven't got an invite or anything like that.
Okay, good.
I just got a link that the show was existing. That's all I got. But yeah, I am gonna do my morning stream with Chop Chop. The triples have grown so much. Yeah.
They really have. I apologize. I have so many videos that I need to get up. I just have not had the time. But I do want to say there's something coming because Rugu Mama, sent her god doggies some gifts, and well, let's just say now they have a smoking habit.
Oh,
yep,
wow.
Addicted to cigarettes, and it's all Rogue Mama's fault.
Well, just Jay Hip, who sent a lot of presents over to my nieces, of course, a lot of gifts.
And Just J Hip, don't forget, Faves' birthday is coming up this Thursday.
This Thursday, but I don't stream on Thursday, but I'll make sure.
Yeah, so she finally gets a break from you. That's a gift in itself.
That's the best gift ever. Faves. But no, I'll be over on Rosalind Duke's show. I assume. We usually do a show on Thursdays. Thank you, all of you fine folks, for being here. Thank you for all the gifted memberships that you give out, the likes, the subscribes, the super chats, all of the things that you fine folks do for us over here. I appreciate every one of you because you will allow our show to continue on and allow us to do 3.7 giveaways today compared over to Fleabag, where she does her 0.2 giveaways. But if she added them up over the entire week, maybe she'd get to one. Oh my God, wish I had that wonderful life. What wonderful life?
By the way, it's May 28th. May 28th, Faves' birthday.
May 28th. Also June 2nd, Gabe's birthday. June 2nd. But Faves is more important. May 28th. May 20. They were telling the hater channels we had to keep track of Gabe's birthday on June 2nd. But he called me a fucktard.
What more does he need? Because the medical card has already been covered for a year.
And he called me a fucktard. I mean, a clown loser, unemployed, failed comedian fucktard is what Gabe thinks of me when I said, I think he's funny.
Anyone wonder where the money came from to cover that card for a year?
I mean, my God, I've never been anything than nice than this dude, and he treats me like crap. But of course, you're royal. Your Royal Highness. Highness. Faye's birthday fund, $2.
You better make a big deal about her birthday. That's all I'm saying, just J
I'm
Hip.
gonna make a damn big deal about her birthday. Do yes, I love my faves, of course. Oh, by the way, can I show you something?
Sure.
I mean,
you made it too, Peggy.
Yeah, I see that mess. Name in the blue, I'm the one they test. One quick click, whole vibe refreshed. If you're trolling here, better say it with your chest. Hey, blue red swinging, I have my favorites. Keep it calm, keep it clean, I'ma save it. If you came for the chaos, you'll hate this. Blue Range gang in the chat, can you rate this? Woo!
Time to assert some order. This rank symbolizes my control.
How's that for you? A little bit of moves. Thank you for the birthday fun. Thank you, my friend. I have to get out of here now. It's 3:11. We had a wonderful show today. In fact, it's been 2 hours and 41 minutes, and Just J Hip and Star have to be on their way. We have things to do too, and I have to work tonight because if I don't, John Crook and LMNOP will die of starvation. They need Just J Hip to go to work and pay his taxes. Otherwise, they will die. Now, do remember, John Crook will do anything for this child. I will do anything for this child, but get a job. Yeah, he won't work, Star. He
Certainly won't do that, but he won't do that.
I won't do that. Yeah, he will not get a job, but Faves needs merch fund. Well, yeah. That's a good idea. We need to talk to Rosie and see if she can make some faves merch. Yeah. I will get with her. Once again, I'll be there just in a couple weeks, of course, with Rosalind Duke. Yes, she will be babysitting Just J Hip and Dollywood and making sure I'm safe, taken care of, and holding the leash, of course. Thank you. Thank you
God
so
bless
much.
her soul.
God bless her soul. You know what's nice, though, is when she rocks me to sleep. It's very nice, because she sings the nursery songs and stuff. It's very nice. It's even more.
To take bets that these two are no longer speaking by the end of this trip.
It's even more awkward when the Duke is singing me the nursery songs. Just J play Star's new intro from Dragon's Gravy. There you go.
Yeah, I don't have any intros.
I didn't get anything from Dragon's Gravy. I'll keep a lookout though. David Roddentotten. I'll keep a lookout. But hopefully
prayers up for my intros. Prayers up.
Prayers up. God damn it. I don't know what happened to him. Just J Up didn't do shit. I didn't do a goddamn thing. I just hit the go live button. All right, that's it. All right, we have to go now. We have to go. We always say when we end the show, we say thank you to everyone. We love you all. Be safe out there, my friends. And as we always say, Star.
Have a great rest of your holiday weekend and all the best.
All the best. And
shut your. We got to do it together.
No, you do it first.
No, I like when we do it together.
Well, okay, because I was going to say, stay friends, weird. And also remember, all the best and
Shut your ass.
Yes.
To BJ.